keep a rolling down to San Antone. Yeehaw! Welcome back, viewers, to another episode of Live from the Rock Cave. Oh, turn that up. The frog is on the track. Welcome to our friend Greeny Tree Frog. Hi. You got something nicer to say to the viewers, Greeny? Hi. Okay. Greeny always does our news in the mornings. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I keep very weird hours. So, Greeny, what happened in the world yesterday? Bugger all. That was the same as yesterday. Tell me about it. Are you happy about that? Pissed off. All right, Greeny. Thank you. That's enough for Greeny. So this will be a bit spontaneous today. This is literally, I do have the chord progression. I had some of the melody a long time ago, but anything could happen right now. So it's literally live without a net. And it's a great thing to do. I do a lot of late night noodling just in the studio, and I record most of it. And Angus and Malcolm Young from AC/DC, who were friends of mine, they used to record everything. And it'd be like sort of literally, oh yeah, that's a good riff. And then they'd move on to something else. And they'd sit and jam all day together with a tape machine running. So a lot of money in tape. A lot easier now with digital recording. So I had this progression. I love the blues, but I like sort of jazz blues. I like something a little different. So real Larry Carlton kind of thing. I love that sort of. And I wrote this tune about a little area. I lived in New York for a little while. And I lived in Bayridge, Brooklyn. And I wrote this tune about Bayridge, really. And it was just an instrumental tune. It was called Bayridge Blues. It was just sort of pleasant memories of my time there. And I wanted the 12 bar was something different. And you all know what a turnaround is, where you play your 12 bar and then you go to that bit and then your turnaround might be I wanted something different. So I started out with that sort of Carlton-esque kind of and then when it came to the turnaround, it had the D first. And you wonder what that is, and it's a very cool. I don't think I've heard anyone do that, and it's a couple of weird chord shapes in there. But this one, you've obviously got just your 6/9 type with your little light up, and you're off the D, classic. But then I wanted something really different, so I went to a. See that from all different angles. That is literally a B major 13 with no 11, I think. It's been a while. And then I slide that up, literally 2 frets to the C. No open strings there. I am actually muting the A string, tip my finger, the rest are all fretted. And then down to off a G with some open strings in there. And then some altered dominants, which literally any note could really be the root note in these ones. Great, weird sound. So yeah, just a really, really cool sort of thing to do. and then work up a melody with that as well. So I could literally have your straight sort of, I think I had something like this, like from my minor major pentatonic overlay scale. That's great. And then when you go to the D, play the same thing. And it's a good trick in a lot of jazz stuff, jazz fusion. Let the chord do the work for you. So literally stay inside the previous key center and just let the chord go out there a bit. A lot of players try and get outside the chords, so it'll be straight chords and they're, playing whole tones and all weird shit. But there's a simpler way to do that in jazz, and this is probably a good lesson for how to navigate difficult changes. Literally, if you have to, find one note, hang on it, and pull the stinky face while the chords are going and all that kind of weird shit. So you can get away with just find a common key center, find one note that kind of fits, and when that sounds like crap, just slide up a fret or back a fret. Literally, I mean, I advocate knowing what you're doing, but when your ass is in a sling on a gig and you're lost, and that's happened a lot when I was a younger player, literally just slide until something sounds good. And if you do it convincingly, you'll be going. And then when you find that note that sounds good, just hold it and then maybe bend it. People go, wow, you're a great jazz player. No, you're a bullshit artist like me. But anyway, so that turnaround, I wanted something different. And it's a great, weird sound. And Donald Fagen from Steely Dan is a master. Donald and Walter were masters at this. If you listen to a lot of Steely Dan records, they're actually just really kind of very, very pentatonic, almost jazz blues melodies with these, like imagine it like a piece of string and these weird shaped beads of all different colors around them. And then they were the chord changes. So some of their chord changes were just amazingly complex. Like Josie, it was like, it's just a minor blues. But when you start doing things like weird chords like that, and a C over an F, and then you got like pride of the neighborhood. And even the intro. Probably got the idea from those other chords. In my progression, that's good. That's great. But the melody is just a blues thing, just a great jazz blues thing. So how would you solo over those chords? With great ease, if you don't try and follow the chords. Literally, let the chords go out there, and you can simplify your solo down to just a root note, and in a sort of common key center, even if it's not the right key center. You know what I mean? Just a sympathetic note that fits over all those chords. And with those, you could pretty much take maybe an A, but I chose to do a bit of minor major pent overlay in that, and it was over this. Back into the, and then a little. All right, now before this video gets as long as yesterday's, I'm actually going to try and record just a bit of this. I was going to do some bass and everything as well, but it'd be too long. So I'm just going to literally throw down a little pattern, and I'll just play it once around, and then I'll play the solo over the top of it. So I think I get a count in, I'm not sure. Here we go. All right, now what we can do with that is we can duplicate that a few times. And that'll probably do us with this exercise. So I'm going to just actually literally try and record another new guitar part straight away with that. And one more time. That was fun. So literally, that's the solo in there, and it was just a different way of doing a blues. So with anything you do, think outside the box. You know, think outside the box with what you can do, and I guess the real takeaway from that is sometimes in complicated chord progressions, it's better just to stay inside. Stay inside where it's safe and warm. It's cold here at the moment. And stay inside where it's safe and warm and let the chords do the work. All right, that's all from Live from the Rock Cave. It was literally meant to be just a 1, 2, 3, and 4 camera shoot. Anyway, I hope you're well. Hope you enjoyed Live from the Rock Cave. And I will see you on the next one. And it's goodbye from me and goodbye from him. See ya.